Drew Brees has just broken Dan Marino's single-season passing yardage record that was set way back in 1984, and the fans rise as one as you can hear the chant of Drew, Drew, Drew as he passes Dan Marino.
Love you, man. Hey, I'm glad I can be a part of that, man. Glad I can be a part of it, man. Huge part. Hey, hey, that's how you break a record on a touchdown pass, baby. On the touchdown pass. Nobody's ever more, man. Thank you, brother. Congrats, man.
There may be only one name that goes in the record book, but it's all about you guys. I want everybody to be proud of this because it's all about you. It's not about one person. And that's the journey we're on. And it's going to be about us as we continue on, as we win next week, and we continue to win, and we continue this journey, because it's all about the prize at the end. So I'm just happy to be on it with you, man. Love you.
A week after Drew Brees broke Dan Marino's single-season mark for passing yards, the Saints quarterback continued to add incredible numbers to his historic season. And both Brees and head coach Sean Payton were mic'd up for another record-setting day.
Here we go. Drew, let's go get him. Let's go.
On a day when the Saints would break many records, Drew Brees showed why he is a leading MVP candidate. Each of his 5 touchdown passes highlighted an aspect of his game that makes him great.
Stay on him, offense. Tempo. One play at a time, fellas. Tempo and rhythm. Here we go. Set.
Here's Brees looking, gonna throw, back of the end zone, leaping grab, touchdown Marcus Colston. He hangs out the sky hook and goes up and gets it.
Got it, baby. Great job, Marcus. Great job.
It's really all on Drew. That's just the connection we have. He put it in a place where only I could go get it, and I was able to go do it.
You see James Anderson right here. He's the guy who's trying to get underneath this throw, and Drew Brees purposely throws it away from him on the back shoulder because that's the only space he had in the defense to fit a ball.
The first touchdown pass was a display of Brees' accuracy. His ability to routinely thread passes into small spaces and put the ball right where it needs to be may be his defining trait. Brees' 71.6 completion percentage is an NFL record.
You can't throw a football much better than that.
That's a great play now. That's a great play. Good job. All right, no sack. I want a shot to the end zone here.
Hey, you do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Touch!
Drew Brees in the gun, drops straight back, bouncing on the ball to his feet in midfield. Cocks his arm, throws end zone. He's got a wide open receiver. Touchdown, right side, Colston.
How can that happen?
Never give up, right? Yes, you don't know that thing's coming.
The pump fake here, just all that does is continue to allow him then to get in behind Sherrod Martin.
That dude's just, he's running, but he's looking at me. He's looking at me. He's watching me pump over here. Don't forget about that dude.
Brees' second touchdown was all about manipulating the defense, something he has used to great success all season.
The pump fake sold it. Beautifully thrown ball by Drew Brees. Brees does such a great job with his eyes, looking off the safety. He sold the play fake to the right, gunned it downfield to Lance Moore. A leaping reception on a 20-yard touchdown.
Great throw. What was the coverage?
They went the 3 cloud, you know.
That's a great throw.
Yeah.
Jimmy's like 25 away.
Is he?
Check!
Play action Brees, half rollout to the right, stops, looks, far sideline. One-handed catch is made by Graham. Graham with the defender, Jordan Senn, draped all over him, just reached out with his right hand and brought it in.
Brees is looking for another touchdown. Brees, there he is. That's a record. Graham has got a touchdown. Now he's passed the great Kellen Winslow for receiving yardage by a tight end.
Thank you. What are you talking about?
I broke it, man. Thank you. What are you talking about?
All-time record, man. You got it?
You just break a record?
Yes, sir. You got it? Hey, I appreciate it.
Unbelievable.
You got it?
Did they get the ball for him?
They should.
Not many quarterbacks read a defense better than Drew Brees. On his third touchdown, the route is a post to tight end Jimmy Graham. He first reads the safety and sees that he is covering the deep half of the field. He then makes sure the middle linebacker is not dropping in the deep middle of the field before delivering the ball to Graham, mismatched with a linebacker.
Great execution down the seam. Drew Brees knew immediately what he had, the matchup that he had. Great job, Jimmy Graham.
Good job on All Go Special. Good stuff. Good stuff.
Keep rolling, Coach. Keep rolling.
I want play action pass.
Play action. Brees rolls to his right, throws it short, and it's an easy touchdown to his fullback, Jed Collins.
It is no surprise that Brees led his team to a touchdown near the goal line. Inside the 10, he leads the NFL with 23 touchdown passes to only 1 interception.
Here's a quick slant, touchdown Graham. So easy, it was incredibly so.
Hey, good job, man. Good job. Sproles is 4 yards shy of the all-time.
Here's Brees throwing right side. Catch made by Sproles. Dives for the pylon. And he got it.
Great job, Sproles. Great job, baby.
Darren Sproles' historic year is due in part to his quarterback's decision-making. Brees quickly reads coverages and gets the ball to checkdowns early so they can make plays in space.
With that much room outside for Darren Sproles by himself, that's very unfair.
Sproles just got the record for most yards all-purpose in history. History. Hey, big fella. Man, I'm so happy for you, brother. I'm so happy for you. Tally him up. Sproles, all-purpose yards, single season. Jimmy Graham, receiving yards for a tight end, single season. Passing yards, single season. Third down percentage offensively for a season, record. Total yards for an offense, single season.
They're all records.
All records.
Drew Brees and the Saints will open their postseason by hosting the Lions. In just a moment, we'll take a closer look at the record-setting Saints offense. But first, we want to look back at that Week 13 meeting between these two, a game where Ndamukong Suh sat out with the suspension, and the teams combined for more than 900 yards of offense.
Concerns Saints fans have had on and off all season long with this defense very much at the forefront of their thinking at the moment because they just have not been able to slow this team down.
The problem is they're playing against Drew Brees, who loves to take those deep drops, step up in the pocket, and that's right where Ndamukong Suh would have been.
He's got Meacham at the 35, down to the 30. A serpentine route to the end zone for Robert Meacham. Covers 67 yards. Now back over the middle, throws into the end zone, leaping reception. Touchdown, Lance Moore. From the 6, out of the shotgun, Brees. Brees throws short, catch made, rolls, and he scampers into the end zone untouched for the score.
That time it was Brees, take your pick. He chose Sproles wide open.
The Saints will have won this thing by 14 points.
So the playoffs begin Saturday on NBC, our doubleheader. Let's delve a little bit further into that New Orleans-Detroit game with Rodney Harris and Tony Dungy. What are you going to show us with that New Orleans offense?
Well, we're going to look at why Detroit is going to have so many problems. New Orleans has a ton of weapons. They've got great wide receivers, but the tight end, Jimmy Graham, is the matchup nightmare. He has to play inside, and you have to put a safety on him, Rodney, but he's tough for safeties to cover.
Yeah, he's a tremendous route runner, and he sails the deep over, but he also comes back to the 7 route, and Drew Brees knows that he's one-on-one with the safety, and he puts it right in a position on the outside where his 6'7" tight end can go up at the highest point and catch it. There's no safety in the league that can cover him one-on-one.
And now, if you can cover him, you still have to deal with Darren Sproles in the middle of the field. You want to take care of those wide receivers, take care of Graham, leave the middle open. Now, Sproles is one-on-one on the linebacker.
Whether you play zone or man-to-man, he's got tremendous speed, great agility. He's very difficult to cover in the open field, and he finishes plays. He's a tough son of of a gun.
It's really, really tough for linebackers to cover him. This was the record setter for Drew Brees. And again, it's Sproles running the option route on a linebacker.
All right, as a linebacker, you can't allow him in open space. You got to come up and try to jam him, try to slow him down. But if you peek for 1 second in the backfield, it's a wrap, coach. It's a touchdown.
Great hands, great awareness, great quickness. These guys are just tough to cover in the middle of the field.
And Ndamukong Suh didn't play in that
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Well, it might matter a little bit.
When you have Darren Sproles coming out the backfield, when you have Jimmy Graham, Drew Brees' ability to throw the ball quick to all these different weapons, it will not matter. Maybe in the run game, but not in the passing game.
So the
playoffs
the playoffs begin next week with Wild Card Saturday doubleheader. Coverage begins at 4 Eastern on NBC. We will see you then.
Most yards in the history of our game from the line of scrimmage. I'll say it again, most all-time yards in the history of our game in a season, Darren Sproles. Most yards in the history of the NFL in a season at tight end, Jimmy Graham.